Hello, everybody. I am Omega Recon Gaming, and I am here with a new video. So, the first episode of My Hero Academia premiered today, and it was great. And I'm really excited for the season ahead. Um, the only thing that really bothered me was the intro, but everything else was great. Animation seemed better. Um, Dialogue was good. It was a very good feel-good episode. Anyway, so My Hero's simuldubbed now. So you're probably asking, well, okay, what does that have to do with sub versus dub? Okay, because the sub came out this morning, and the dub came out later. Which at first I was like, wait, why? And then not until like a while ago when I checked Twitter, I was like, and then they explained it was because of a typhoon. I was like, oh, don't really know how that affects it. I mean, Fire Force got delayed because a sports event and no other enemies got delayed. I really don't understand why they'll delay some episodes that they do know. No, my heart goes out to those people. Let me make that clear. And my heart goes out to those people. But I just don't understand, like, why would this like it just doesn't make sense. The episode premiered already at the Comic-Con. It was already fully done. Why didn't it just premiere at the same time? You're telling me it just makes no sense. I know it, like, you're telling me nobody had a copy that they could just push out, or it wasn't ready ahead of time. It just seems dumb. It just seems really dumb. I don't know. It's dumb. Okay, but then, so I get why it was delayed, and I'm fine with it being delayed. Not really, but like I understand why. It sucks, and it sucks. The typhoon and all. But my real point is that I was reading through the comments, which is something you should never do, but I'm a glutton for punishment, and all the entitled people. Whoo! I mean, it was entitled from both sides. It's like, oh, why don't you just watch the sub? It's already out and it's better. And then it's just like, well, what if I don't want to do that? What if I like watching the dub? What if I don't like watching the sub? What if I don't have a Crunchyroll account? What if I have a Funimation account? I mean, to be fair, I watch anime in both sub and dub. I prefer dub because that's my personal preference, but I like both. Sometimes sub can be better than dub, and vice versa. Dub can be better than sub. It's just personal preference. I will not hate on someone for their personal preference. Their taste in anime, that I will hate them on. Like if they like Sword Art Online. Alternative, that's fine, because that's actually a good show. And it's got a different writer, which explains why it's better. Anyway, so my point is that it shouldn't matter to anybody what you watching. Your opinions on the show, that's different. Okay, that's different. Opinions on a show specifically, that's different. That's open to criticism. But whether they watch something in dub or sub, why should that matter? Why should it matter to me whether my best friend watches in the dub or sub? It doesn't affect how I watch. If they like it, good on them. If I like it, good on me. I mean, the same thing could also be said on shows. If you like Sword Art Online, that's you. I prefer not to watch garbage, but that's you. At the end of the day, I don't really honestly care. It won't keep me up at night. But some people, it just really bothers when they see people who only watch the dub. Honestly, dub people are like some of the most passive people because they don't like incite things against sub people. Like, it's honestly always the sub I see always inciting against the dub. It's very rare I see the dub like inciting like warfare against this. It's not like the console wars where it's a mixture. It's always the sub. Always. The sub are some of the most elitist assholes. And I feel a lot of them are also manga readers too. Because those are also elitist assholes. Oh, you're not a real fan of the anime if you don't read the manga. Fuck off. Fuck right off. What should it matter if I don't read the manga? That'd be like, oh, you're not a fan of Game of Thrones if you haven't read the books. That's fucking retarded. Oh, you're not a fan of Harry Potter's if you haven't read those huge, giant books. Yeah, no. I tried reading those as a kid, and I couldn't do it. No. I don't like reading personally. I like reading comics sometimes, but it really depends what catches my interest. And sometimes I often just like watching animation. Animation's nice and it's pretty, and that's why I enjoy video games. I like watching, things happen. Books. Some people can get books, and I can completely get that. I have people in my family. My mother really likes reading books. I personally don't enjoy reading books, but other people do. But I just don't understand why manga and sub people find it that they must just attack people who don't do things the way they do things. Like, it just bewilders me. Like, when I'm playing a game, like an anime game, I often will expect that there will be no dub, which sucks because I love dub. I really love the dub for Dragon Ball, and I'm really happy when Fighters has the dub because it's really good. Sure, it doesn't match the lip movements, but I'll take it, because I love the cast of DBZ, I love that Kill la Kill has the dub cast, because the dub cast of Kill la Kill was good. I really wanted My Hero game, even though it wasn't that good, to have the voices because I love the My Hero. In fact, that's the reason I watched the dub for My Hero. Originally, I didn't like My Hero Academia. I gave it the usual test, the anime test, and it failed. I watched the sub, and when I hear all those people who are like, oh, the sub actors are always trying more than the dub actors. No, that's not true. Maybe that was true years ago, which was kind of true. But nowadays, with fun teams like Funimation and Viz Media, no. Especially Funimation. Funimation's great. Hell, I recently just watched the dub of Violet Evergarden. It was awesome. I loved it. But so, and then I ended up watching. So I watched the dub of My Hero Academia, like months later, because I was just like, I was bored one day, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just give it another shot in the dub. And I loved it. From episode 1, it was spectacular. It was such a dramatic difference. So nuts to people who say that the sub is better, because it's not. In My Hero's case, the dub is better, and I don't care what anyone says. I love My Hero in dub. And I've watched it in dub ever since. So, and not all Funimation's dubs are great. Black Clover's isn't that good. Some people like it. I don't personally, but I love the dub of Fire Force. I love the dub of Shield Hero. Actually, so I watched that show in sub when it came out because, I watched it with my best friend Matt, who you've all seen. We watched it together, and it was great. In sub. And then we watched it in dubbed, and we liked it even more. The sub is so good, like, I will, anybody watches that in sub or dub, it's a great show regardless. It's the same thing for My Hero. If you like it in sub, that's fine. It's your opinion, but I won't. Sub. It's your choice. Why should Why should you like hate on people who do what you don't do? And it's always when I see this stuff, it's always on when something bad happens, or like in a dub post, like, oh, this show's getting a dub, or blah blah blah. It's always those times I see these stupid people come out of the woodwork. It just drives me crazy. Just like leave them alone. Let them watch how they want. But don't let anyone tell you you're not a real anime fan if you don't watch it. You know what? Watch anime how you want. If you don't want to read the manga, that's fine. If you don't want to watch it in sub, that's fine. If you don't want to watch it in dub, that's fine. It's your choice. How you want to enjoy things. Don't let other people tell you how to enjoy things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.